Hello there, everyone. This is No Name 117 Spore, and today I am here with more Rule of Waves 2, and we're gonna start a new Italy campaign. Now, there is one thing I wanted to do on stream here, and that is that I'm finally going to go back to a campaign where I don't have any rules. Wait, no, I don't want to get rid of the chat box. Color source rules. There we go. Yes, this is a single-player campaign where I'm finally able to just do whatever I want in terms of ship design again. We have not done this since the Austria Hungary campaign, the very first one I did. Well, okay, not on stream. I've done, like, campaigns on my own, but, yeah, in terms of the stream campaigns, the Russian campaign was no battleships. The American campaign was no battleships, no battlecruisers. The Chinese campaign was all ships had to be built at home. The Japan campaign was no destroyers, and the still kind of ongoing but kind of on hold Canada campaign was well, it didn't have any rules, but that is a switch to the save back and forth campaign. So finally, no, not load, new game. So finally a situation where, brand new campaign. Brand new campaign, it'll be good. I'm gonna briefly bring up something here, though. I'm just gonna briefly put this in the background right now. I'm just gonna toggle that on and off as I see fit, because I wanna open my file explorer at the moment, move it to the other screen, and make sure that my calculator is up as well, and you don't want any information being revealed to anyone. So there we go. That should be good. Now I can go back to showing off the main screen. So it will be Italy. And I will hit OK. I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna save over anything, because I do have to save over something now. But I think that all the save games are good. I just need double check, because I'm probably gonna save it over the Japan campaign I just did. Although there's some thought about saving it over the Russian campaign, maybe, because that one wasn't all that great. I'm leaving the Austro-Hungarian one up there. That was a fun campaign. That was over a year ago. Wow, that ended more than a year ago. That's weird to think about. That was a good campaign. Yeah, let me just make sure that the Russian one is properly saved before I go and replace it. Saved saves. Russia Play 1 Twitch. So I got December 1954. I'm gonna do a new folder, end of game. And then, oh, hold on, someone's in chat and I can't see him. What does that say? You know what? I never seen Rule of Waves. Semi-dreadnoughts. Maybe a little with a 9-inch or 11 or 9-inch secondary. Or secondaries. Yeah. Let me close that. There we go. There we go. Now I can see it. Maybe be with 8 or 9-inch secondaries. Okay. I thought I read that 8 as 11. Usually the best semi-dreads in Rule of Waves 2 are 10-inch secondaries. Although there's some thought about doing, like, if you get good 13 or 12-inch guns early, you can do that. For me, it mostly depends on what situation I'm in. I know I built semi-dreadnoughts in some of the campaigns before. The problem is there's only about, like, maybe a 2 to 3 year period to build them. So it depends on if you're ordering a new battleship in that time or not. But I usually try to build them. I'm just right now making sure that my save is good, so I'm just going to copy and paste save 1, and then we'll overwrite it. Paste it there, and we're good. So, super large. I've been trying to think of a good name here. Like, I'm thinking this, Nonami sounds too Japanese, though. But I want to do something with, like, that sort of Italian speak where they kind of have like an I or an E at the end of every word. There. Screw it, I'm lazy. There was some thought about trying to work in like a food item or something, but there wasn't. I mean, there was like maybe one, but it wasn't great. So we'll go historical resources, overwrite save 1, given that the game is now copied. Harsher peace deals, and I'm going to reduce the maximum airbase size to 60. We're going to do a manual build of the legacy fleet, and I think that will be good. Yes. Yes, I can erase all saves in slot 1. I have them saved elsewhere. And if I need to, I can just drag that in the future if I do want to look at it again. Okay. Game. Road the Waves 2, what are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Alright, so we need 2,000 tons on foreign station. I presume that is for the Indian Ocean. Yes, for Eritrea. So, first thing I should do is design a colonial cruiser. Auto-design me a colonial cruiser. So, colonial service. Honestly, it might be good to get long range. Go down to, maybe 20 knots of speed. I'm gonna decrease these to singles. Okay, it does not allow me to increase casemate guns to non-casemate guns, so I just have to physically remove them and then add them on if I want them. Like so. I'm gonna get rid of the tertiaries. Secondaries, no name. Secondaries. That's what you were supposed to say. I'll go medium range, actually. Okay then. We will add in a couple more secondaries. There we go. Now I just gotta redesign the line drawing of this. Oh wait. Why not 2-inch turrets? Does it still count? Yeah, it still counts as a light cruiser. Yeah, 3,000 ton light cruiser, sure. Let's go for it. For foreign station duties. Well, I guess it's technically a protected cruiser, but definitions. Okay, so I'll do that. Structure 2 I'll get rid of, structure 3, structure 4 I'll get rid of, structure 5 I'll get rid of, and now we can actually properly work with some of these structures. So, structure 2, I'm gonna have structure 2 kind of be the bridge down here. Like so. Structure 3 will be a bit of a platform up here underneath the what is it? Underneath the bridge, and going back with all the funnels. I am going to get rid of one of the funnels. No. Structure 4 then will be the proper bridge itself. Yeah, we can just do this. Structure 5 will be a thing on the bridge like that, and then structure 6 we can kind of have as another thing back here. I will actually move this funnel here a little bit up. And there we go, there's our colonial cruiser, Toronto. Oh yeah, fire control positions 2, just so she has a little bit of a redundancy. That's probably a good idea. There we go. Save her. Build 1. And move her to the Indian Ocean. No. Yes? Yes, 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 I was right. Right? No. Yes? Yeah. Yeah, I was right. It's like, oh yeah, Reacher is all the way up there, but that's technically in the Indian Ocean area in the game. So that tonnage on foreign stations will be fixed. Um, Given that she is on foreign station. But I can just also do that and ensure that that happens. So there we go. We have a protected cruiser on foreign station. It's tiny, but it'll work. So now we need a pre-dreadnought battleship. A single class of these will be nice. Okay. It's generated a fairly good one. I personally like having a bit more ammunition. I personally do not think tertiary 3-inch guns are worth it. I do not think 5.5-inch secondaries are worth it. What are our 6-inch quality? Yeah, our 6-inch guns are probably a little better. So maybe like 26-inch guns as a secondary. 18 knots of speed is honestly pretty fast for pre-dreadnought, but I mean, our expected enemy is either Austria Hungary or France at the start. Kind of what you do is Italy. Let's just make sure all the casemate guns are nice and on the edge here. That'll work. But I don't think we need a 10-inch belt. I do think we can reduce it a little bit. Maybe 12-inch turrets, 11 inches of conning tower, and then reduce the mass. Or we keep the mass the same. Actually, let's look at our gun data. So yeah, it is currently immune against its own guns, but it's a little limited with 9 inches of belt. Maybe we'll go up to 10 and 2 belt extended. I'll go 3 and 9, or reduce that down a little bit and get a 9.5-inch belt. Get a little bit more. Actually, you know what? If we need to in the future, we can refit it by removing 6-inch secondary guns and keep it at this. Let's double check. This is okay. Yes, it is. It also has the 4 torpedo tubes. It is built at max tonnage, or you know what? We do reduce the guns down and then build it slightly cheaper. How much extra does it cost to build it like this? Not too much actually. Because I mean, tonnage does add cost, but not, you know, as much as you'd think. Alright, so we have 300,000 funds. These are 50,000 apiece. So that right now is about 1/6 of our funds. So let's go and design a armored cruiser, because we do need some. Accommodation should be normal. Freeboard should be normal. Speed should probably be 21 knots. We probably do not need that much of a belt. No. Secondaries need to be better protected. I do think 7-inch turrets would be good. Maybe 2-inch turret top, just to be sure. Belt extended, I'll reduce to that. Short range ship. I should have done that on the pre-dreads. Wait, I can still mess with the design though. It doesn't matter. No tertiary guns. So now we are properly underweight again. So let's see. We could go 10-inch guns, we could go 8-inch guns. I'm thinking about going with 8-inch guns. But I think if we're going with 8-inch guns, we need more secondaries like that. You know, get it up to 16 secondaries. I think that's a pretty good design. Yeah, because we can't add... Wait, can we add those? Okay, single wing turrets for... Oh yeah, we can't. Alright, let's save this design. Okay, so design ship. I'm already gonna reopen our Napoli class battleship, and I'm gonna reduce it down to short range. which you can really exploit in the Mediterranean. And look at how much... I mean, we're saving about 3,000 per ship now on that. Yeah, overwrite it. Yeah, I'll go to the build dialog, but won't build it. Alright, so we have one type of CA designed. Part of me wants to design a heavier one, but I think we're actually going to be okay with that single type. So now we want a proper CL, a proper protected cruiser for you know, good old scouting duties in the region. Or we could also go with a no, let's design the destroyer first. So destroyer, first of all, we probably want it normal complement. We don't want it losing that its experience. There's a lot of me which wants to design it to be short-ranged for the Mediterranean. However, destroyers do certainly have an issue with reaching places on short range, so I think that we are going to need medium-range destroyers here, as much as I hate to say it. Structure 1 should go like this. So unfortunately, we are a little bit overweight. Now, we have two decisions we can make. The first is we can remove a gun, the second of which is we can remove a torpedo tube. And I think I'm going to remove one of the two centerline torpedo mounts. Unless, if I get rid of D, E, and then add in C, does it work? Nope. So let's get rid of V. I think I do have to get rid of a turret. But we still need some ability to fight, so... we could also only go 25 knots, but no. But, I mean, 2 torpedo destroyers do not work well in Rule of the Waves 2. You want that, extra torpedo there. So I think this might be the best balance we can get. So I'll get rid of that one, put it in V. Honestly, I'll get rid of D and E and put them instead in, I think, like J and K, is it? No. H and I. H and I is what I want. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. It's just so close. We'll get a couple 2-inch secondary guns. Sure. Yeah, that's good. Those will be our initial destroyers. And now we need a proper CL. Because the current CL we have, it's colonial. You know, it doesn't matter that much. Okay. So, I'm going to make a design decision here and keep the range of the CLs to medium. Because if we need a replacement for a colonial ship, we could use the CLs. Or, alternatively, we could use some of the old destroyers. That is the other potential thought. Do we want to go short range on the light cruisers? I think we do. You know what? I think I'll get 2 classes here. So we'll have a class of 4,500 ton short range light cruisers. And then we'll have a class of 5,000 ton medium range light cruisers. Otherwise, they will be pretty much identical though. So save Bari, go to the build dialog, cancel, design a new ship, open up Bari again. And I mean, the superstructure area is good enough anyway, so other than the little adjustment I had to make. So now we go to a medium range, and we increase the tonnage to 5,000 tons. It's just a new name. And there we go. Now we have, I think, all the ship classes we're going to need at the beginning. So, let's see. So, a Napoli is going to be 48,000. 48.5 thousand-ish, well, 48.7 thousand actually. Marco Polo is going to be about 40,000, a little bit more. So, okay, so if we think of these as 50,000, then that's probably good. So, yeah. We're thinking of them as 50,000. We have 300,000. So if we get 2 of these, if we get 3 of them, then yeah, if we start out with 3 battleships, then we're using about half of our current funds on the battleships. If we get 2, then we're using about a third on the battleships. Let's get 2. Oh, they are not sorting out right. We'll get 2 Marco Polos. Yeah, like okay. I hate to say it, I am gonna have to restart the game here as soon as we're actually in it, just to fix this issue, because that's not sorting. Well, actually, no, it needs to sort by year and type. That'll work, actually. It'll work well enough. So I won't have to restart the game. Alright, so the Bari is a little cheaper than the Nino Bixio. So we could get, let's say, 3 Bari class cruisers. I'm thinking let's start with 12 turbines, and then can't get 2 of them, we can only get 1 of them. So I do have to rename a ship here. So Brindisi, I'm gonna take your name, copy it, rename this ship to Brindisi, and now you are you can just type year and class to start them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No Bixio. So yeah, type year. Oh yeah, type now. That'll sort them well enough. Oh, what am I? Twitch is pinging me on my phone for some stupid reason. No. So yeah, there we go. That should work. I'm gonna just quickly X out of SNAS here. I don't need it right now. It's an extra program running. Let's continue. I'm finished building the initial fleet. Okay. Next ship's under construction. Rule the waves. Thank you. I am actually going to spend some of that money on docks. Immediately. So I probably don't want any Marco Polo. Well, you know what? Let's check. Austria Hungary, they're starting out with 2 pre-dreadnoughts. They're starting out with a lot of CAs, but a lot of lightly armed CAs. France actually has some pretty good CAs here, and not too many pre-dreads. So I probably want to have 1 battleship under construction. Honestly, probably another CA under construction. I'd like to get a Bari under construction. I'd like to get a Nino Bixio under construction. And honestly, 4 turbines. That's good enough. Yep. And that should be good, so now I can continue. Yes, I'm finished selecting initial ships. And, Yeah, it's game time. Okay, save. And first thing, well, okay, we gotta set our research up to 12%. This is not helping the monthly balance. I'm probably gonna have to halt something, or, well, I can just reserve the entire fleet. That'll help. So naval guns are gonna go to high. However, I will say there is some consideration for me to switch to construction from a foreign nation, probably America or Germany, sometime in the late teens, possibly even in the early teens. I might order my first dreadnought from like Britain or America or something. Try to get it early. Ship design should probably be on high. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it on medium. I'll keep naval guns on high. Fire control always on high. Subdivision and damage control always on high. Do you want to do machinery development or armor development? Probably not. I mean, you don't need as... You can build stuff short range in the Mediterranean, so you can save a lot on machinery already. So machinery development isn't quite as important. Light forces probably somewhat important. Not as much. Torpedo technology, I mean, I'm probably going to get more out of that than the average nation is. Do I want to play for it, though? We have an advantage in ship design, though, so I will set it on high. I think that's good. 4 on high, rest on medium. Yeah, I'll do that for now. Nothing on low at the moment. Alright, so that gets me most of my monthly budget back, and we can turtle this for a little bit until the remaining turbines are out. And then decide what we need to do from there. So they've laid down all that. Actually, let's do spying. So Austria Hungary and France. Actually, Russia can't touch me. France can. Let's see if we can steal some Russian tech. And German tech. And American tech. And there goes the budget again. Although... Okay, actually, no, we can steal some tech from them. Because they're probably going to have different guns of different types. That being said, though, it's February 1900. Maybe I shouldn't be spying quite yet. Yeah, let's not spy for like maybe the first 6 months. So doctrine's off. That's normal. I did want to look at what various nations has. So Austria Hungary, they have a third battleship under construction. In terms of the armored cruisers, though, it does appear that they only have the 5. So they are armed with this one. This one's more similar to ours, but it only has 7-inch guns. Ours doesn't. This one has better belt armor, though. Their Dalmatia class has 6-inch guns. The Minerva class is also very similar. They do have some CLs here. Only one of them actually looks to be anything decent, and then some destroyers of a couple types. Do have a 4 torpedo tube one. How? Okay, this must be short range, cramped accommodation, speed engines. Yeah. France is the other potential major enemy at the start. They have 3 battleships, so we'll be about equal to that. In terms of their heavy cruisers, well, armored cruisers, they have 6. And honestly, the French ones, they're pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. These would be difficult fights. I think all the French CAs would be difficult fights for us. Their CLs are pretty good too. Yeah, 3-inch belt. So yeah, France certainly has a good navy. Oh, 7-inch guns on that one. A little more powerful. Not sure how well it'll hold up, but yeah. Those are kind of the 2 nations which we need to worry about. I mean, it's also possible we could fight Britain, but if we fight Britain, stuff has gone very, very wrong already. Next turn. Thank you for the budget, Russia. British 7-inch guns perform better than ours. Okay. Not surprising. Thank you for the budget, America. Oh god, we're pissing off the world now, aren't we? And 2 destroyers are commissioned, and now it is time to put that money into spying. And reserving them, so that they're costing me 5 in maintenance rather than 10. Man, those things are cheap, thinking about it now. Ships in the late game get really expensive. No, Britain. I'm not going to accept that. I mean, okay, I did accept that, but I'm not going to piss you off, Britain. Because I really do not want to piss you off at this stage in the game. That is how you die. That is how you get killed in Rule the Waves 2. I mean, so far, every time I fought Britain in Rule the Waves 2 on stream, it has been difficult. Maybe except for the American series. I think the American series, the British, or any wars I had against the British actually did go decently well. But the Austria Hungarian series, that cost me a battleship. And had that was a fun war in the Austro-Hungarian series. When I went to war with them in the China game, it cost me my government, and then when I went to war with them in the Japan game, it also cost me my government. So, yeah, no to that. Alright, so good news is that Varese and Lespezia should be done here very soon. Yep. There we go. And now we have additional money. Now, have we researched any technologies yet? No, we have not. Would have told me if I did. So, move them to the reserve fleet. Okay. So in terms of protected cruisers, we're gonna have 6 here soon. We probably do need more CAs. The problem is CAs go obsolete very quickly. So part of me wants to put it into another pre-dread. Get a 4th pre-dread. But I think we might need more CLs, actually. So I'm going to lay down 2 more of the Bari class. Here. And then I'll get another pre-dread once Bari gets out. I will send in a cruiser and massively increase tensions with Britain, because of course it picks Britain to increase tensions with. Don't do this game. Yeah, sure, prestige, tension decrease. I will take a budget hit, or a little hit in terms of money, and I will lay down a new battleship. And then, oh damn it, we lost all the money I was trying to get. But anyway, got that cruiser out. So there we go. We got 2 battleships, 2 cruisers building. Once what is that? Chaudulio? Or yeah, I think so. Once she's out, we'll have to figure out what to do with that budget. I might investigate, or we do this. I'll hush it up. I'll decrease tensions with France. I don't want to go to war with France first. France is like the 2nd nation you go to war with in this game. So yeah, I guess that made my decision for me, building another Napoli-class battleship. Is that the first tech you get? Britain? Oh, hey, look, tensions with Britain have really declined. Just as I say that. Okay, unexpected advances in machinery development. Hey, we finally got a technology. Actually, we had one before, coincidence rangefinder. Okay, now we're going to resume construction on Andriodoria, and we're not going to really change anything with our construction priorities when she gets out. Ooh, better 10-inch guns. Quality 0. Ooh, that's going to make for some good armored cruisers. Once those are done. I will take that. Okay, now we can build semi-dreadnoughts, actually. Problem is budget. Oh, fleet tactics is a new research area. Cool. Oh, hey, look, tensions with Austria Hungary are increasing rapidly. Let's take a look. We're in 1902 now. Let's see, Austria Hungary. They have 2 pre-dreadnoughts. They're building another 3 of the same class. Pitiful, pitiful pre-dreadnought Austria Hungary. Pitiful. That's not going to hold up. Yeah, we can beat them. They're building more destroyers, which is a little concerning. But I think we just have better ships in general at this point. Especially if we can get those 2 pre-dreadnoughts out. Get 5 pre-dreads against them. It's a good tack. I'll take it. Problem is I don't have money. How many techs did we just get? Yeah, we're at tech level 1 on a lot of stuff now. Hooray. So I'm gonna have to wait till those cruisers get out to do anything with the budget. I'm gonna decrease spying on Russia. I'll keep it on Germany and America for the moment. But if I order a ship from America or they align me, that spying is going away. I can take the prestige point. Maybe it increases tensions with Austria Hungary. Oh, larger destroyers, awesome. Yeah, it did. You know what I should do? I'll take the tension decreasing one there in the social reform. What I should do is I should put on a doctrine as soon as these cruisers are out. Kona is done. Alright, let's start doing some maybe gunnery training. Army wants to get trained in torpedo warfare as well. Yep. Spying on medium to Austria-Hungary. Cena is commissioned. Yeah, I will enter such an agreement. They bog down, but that does decrease tensions with them, which I will gladly take. High spying on Austria-Hungary. Men that the guilty are brought to justice. Come on. Yes, it's increasing tensions with the right nation. Spying on Germany to none. Spying on America to none. Hello, Navy. Active fleet time. No. Crap. There we go. We can afford this. New docks completed. Yeah, it's time for war with Austria-Hungary. See if we can take Dalmatia or something. We have no funds. Come on. Additional funding, awesome. Allow it. Yeah. Like, what? I'm never going to be a tech leader, so I should get that extra budget. Don't resume construction on her yet. We cannot afford her. Oil has been discovered in India. Hey, Britain. Feel happy about that. Come on. Austria, go to war. Go to war. We're at extraordinarily high tension level here. Austria, you know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, come on. An excellent idea. We are preparing for war right now, and yet Austria is just sitting there like, let's not. Oh, they've invented early coastal sub. Interesting, interesting. Come on! Austria, you know you want to go to war. You know you do. You know you do. Make the agent a national hero. Finally! Some tension increases. Oh, medium wing turrets. Now we can get proper semi-dreads. Which I'll probably do once Adriatic is closer to done. Come on! No thanks, I cannot afford that right now. As good as that would be. Come on! Of course, sir. Okay, so I am probably not going to get a semi-dreadnought at this point. Like, it's getting to the point where that's probably not going to happen. Because I just do not have the money to afford it. Alright, so now what we do is we get rid of the 2-inch secondary guns, we see if we can increase the speed of the destroyer a bit, and then we try to get that Q torpedo tube in here. Move H and I up to the D and E spots as they were originally in, or we put them instead. Nah, D and E are best. D and E. I assume we cannot get 4-inch. We can get 4-inch guns on the destroyers. Would they be overgunned? I don't know. Would they be overgunned? It'd be heavy, crowded. I think this is best. Assume we can't get another knot out of them. We could get 27 knots out of them and not have a lot of upgrade room. 1 month. Come on, Austria, please go to war. For Pete's sake. This is what this game feels like a lot of the time. Oh hey, good 13-inch guns. Those might go on a pre-dread. Hold Adriatic temporarily. There we go. We're finally going to go to war again. Oh, not again. For the first time here. Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. No thanks. I cannot afford that right now. Finally! Look at how ridiculous that was. Oh god, I gotta get 9 on trade protection duty. So I might need to get a couple of these guys on trade protection duty too at this point. Fortunately, that has reduced my destroyer fleet down. So actually, you know what? I will be able to build a semi-dreadnought here. Probably a single one, though. Does anyone have any actual dreadnoughts laid down yet? Nope. If I go to design ship, and let's say an American shipyard, design me, start with a pre-dreadnought, auto-design. I want to see if anyone has the tech yet. Okay, so America does have 13-inch guns, quality -1, so does Britain. What I want to see is if they can get an additional turret in. They've not developed. Does the USA have the tech? No. I think it is better to build a semi-dreadnought at home than it would be to build one in one of those yards. So we are going to order one. 11-inch belt, I think. Maybe 13-inch turrets. Turret top will be maybe 3.5 inches. Belt or deck will stay at 2. Belt extended will stay at 3. Top speed will go to probably 20 knots. The main caliber guns will go up to 13. Tertiaries will be put as 6-inch weapons, casemates. We'll try to have probably that many of them. Secondary turrets are going to be maybe 9 inches protected. Going to be 2. But they're going to be 10-inch guns. I also thought we could do 12-inch guns. Okay, so do we want 10-inch secondaries or 12-inch secondaries? Because at this point we're building more like a Kawachi style semi-dreadnought. Actually, I can't get the 12-inch secondaries. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with 10-inch secondaries. So we can just about get this. If I do a little bit more mass reduction, I think we're in a good spot now. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of all the superstructure details and completely rework them. So this is more what it looks like when I am designing the superstructure to a ship. So yep, we are having a proper semi-dreadnought here. Now, I do see that our dock size will increase next month. Actually, you know what? I am gonna wait till next month, because I'm just gonna wait till Adriatic gets out, because I have to pay money to design the thing, and we're just gonna keep losing money at the start of this war. So yeah, it's smart for me to do this. Enemy coastal raid, yeah, I'll accept it. What are they gonna do? I have a heavy cruiser, or a CA, and 2 more CAs. Well, yeah, what are they gonna do? Their CAs are weak. Form up on Vares as a core group. What are you guys? Are you guys core or you guys support? Yeah, you're support. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we get to have some of those nice Mediterranean battles. It feels so much nicer after spending so much time in these damn regions over here. It feels so much nicer being back in the Mediterranean. I forget specifically what this sea is called. If somebody can remind me, that would be helpful. Okay. There we go. Enemy ship spotted. That's their scout, I think. Yep. That's the cruiser scouting for them. A Zenta class protected cruiser. It's not very good. Chase it. There's the force. There's the force we wanted to see. So this is their CAs. So they have more CAs than I do. However, they don't have very good CAs. This is probably their best one. And the rest of them are these things, basically. So that Zenta class is now in range. And now they realize they've been caught. Current goal? I mean, sink something. Obviously. It's already worse, so I don't have to worry about torpedoes at this sort of range, because, you know, our torpedo range is here. Their torpedo range is not gonna be here. Although I do get a little bit worried every time it brings up one of those messages, like, oh, did I take a torpedo because of where their destroyers are? No, of course not. Oh, that destroyer took a 6-inch shell. It is massively slowed down. Alright, careful. Careful around it. We don't want it to do something stupid to us. Actually, we can just do like this or something and be okay. Yeah, now we're broadside to it, and we don't have any worry, because torpedo range at this point in time is so low. Unfortunately, we can't seem to hit it, because, you know, that sort of stuff kind of sucks at this time. Good news is we have hit it multiple times already, which probably means it's not in great shape. How fast are theirs? They can go 22 knots. We can only go 21. So we can just kind of chase them away. I think we've definitely sunk that destroyer at this point. And then we can just chase them, hope to pick something off. Actually, wait, how fast is that one? Oh, only 21 knots. Okay. Yeah, no, they're just running to port. And then what we'll do is we'll turn around and hit that destroyer on the way back. How soon is it going to be nighttime? Not soon at all. Yeah, they're not making a play. That could be a play right there. Unfortunately, we gotta clean grates, though. Oh, we hit another destroyer. Cool. So squad max is only 20 knots right now. Oh, what have they done? Oh, Austria, what have you done now? Oh, look at what you've just allowed. Look at what you have just allowed. We're getting hit. Why can we not hit him? Come on. Come on. We have great shots on them. Shoot. No, wait, no. That's the A division. Shoot it. You're not taking a lot of damage from them. Good. Honestly, get closer. We've hit a destroyer. Maurice is... Yeah, our ships are taking damage from this, unfortunately, and we're not really dealing anything. So what Velobit's getting hit? That one is... Yeah, no, they got into port. Do what damage you can before they all get into port. We got an additional set of destroyers here. Hit them hard. Dude, yep, they're in port. So now we just gotta find that additional destroyer somewhere down this way. There it is. Why do I have a ping? It's not important. Alright. Hello. Hello there, crippled destroyer. Meet your doom. Actually, do any of our ships have continual flooding? It's probably something I should check, but I'm not too concerned that they do. Grates are fouled. Yeah. Stoker's exhausted, but otherwise fine. And it's over. Yep. We had 3 CAs lightly damaged. We managed to lightly damage 2 of their CAs. When their CLs, 1 destroyer lightly damaged, 2 medium damage, and we sank that one. So that was the destroyer Kigyo we sank. So the first hit was a 6-inch shell to its engine room. That was very lucky. So then it takes some near misses, and I thought we were reporting these as hits when they were in fact not. So then it takes a superstructure hit, a torpedo tube hit, and then that last 6-inch shell at the very end does it in. Yeah, not much happened to St. George, but we did more damage points to St. George apparently than they did to our most damage, which is weird, given that we had more flotation damage. We took a few hits, nothing too significant. Apparently that one's damaged because it's turret jammed. Okay then, that cost them some points. Zenta also had a turret jam and caused the light damage. Well then, this destroyer had a lot of its structure damaged by multiple 6-inch hits. Or a couple 6-inch hits, but it got into port. It didn't have any flooding issue. That one took an 8-inch hit and got into port. And then we just get through our ships. The rest took a few hits, tanked them pretty well. Marco Polo took just a few 3-inch hits. It's not going to do anything. And then the last ship is another destroyer of theirs, which took a 6-inch hit. Okay. It's a little bit of a victory. We got new docks, though. That's cool. And early coastal subs. Should probably build a couple subs. And thankfully, Adriatic is close to completion. And we have all these other destroyers, which will be out here pretty soon. And that'll really buff my destroyer numbers. I'm going to get rid of this ping so it's not annoying anyone at the bottom of the taskbar. There we go. We probably should be setting up to invade Dalmatia when we can. But, you know, like I have the money to do that. Except, hey, that got us more victory points in that battle. Okay, so we have 3 pre-dreadnoughts, 3 armored cruisers, and then our light cruisers leading them. Austria, what are you doing here? What are you intending on doing? Because we have you outmatched. Actually, how fast are the Austro-Hungarian pre-dreads? They are 19 knots. They can't outrun us. But you know, oh, it's going to be nighttime. That's going to make this interesting. Because I think we'll have the advantage. Are they trying? I think we will. That is assuming we can find them. I don't know where. Are they trying? They're probably trying to get into the boot somewhere. Just gotta find them here. Got no reports, no confirmation of where they are. Wouldn't be too surprised if the AI is just like, no, run away. We haven't had any coastal vessels pick them up. Do you have anything? Anywhere? Daytime again. Were they supposed to be going after like a land target or something? I don't think so. Where are they? I'm gonna have to see what happened after this battle, like why, you know, they aren't anywhere. Yellen's scenario, screw it. So they did have, they were out. Okay, so they sailed this way, went out, and then back. So I was thinking that they were gonna head into this area, but they only briefly went into this area. So we were here. Ah, we should have continued to stay along here. We did actually get somewhat close. Because they're... Ah, we did barely miss each other there. But, you know, they didn't do anything. So, I'll take it. Andrew Doria is commissioned now. Hello there. Let's set that as an invasion target. Oh, it doesn't cost that much to invade. Good. Yep. New battleship working up, and hopefully we can do that invasion of Dalmatia soon. I'll accept that. They decline. Ooh, fleet battle. Accept. Oh, they accept too. Fun! I'm gonna put you guys actually as a support role on probably the battleships, though. Because I don't think having cruisers at the end of the battle line is that smart of an idea. Alright, so what do we have? So, these are probably their scouting forces. Where's their battle line? Which one is their battle line, if any? Nope. This is their battle line, I'm taking it? Yeah, that's their battle line. Squad max, right now, 18 knots. Charge them down. Their battle line's running. I don't know why they've decided to run, but... Well, okay, I know why they've decided to run. We have 12-inch guns. They have 9-inch guns. Because Austria, at the start of the game, is not good at designing battleships. Okay, we did hit a BOA class with something. We are shooting at these CAs right now, which got a little too close to us. Just trying to get another hit on them. Just keep going in this direction. Oh, hey, that CA's coming back. Oh, we scored a 12-inch hit on it. Cool. If We do have a lot of ammunition for this early stage, so we should be able to outlast them in that regard. Yeah, they're trying to send their scouts back to rejoin their main force, and it's getting them, you know, within range of my battleships. Ooh, scored another 12-inch hit on that Minerva. We're only reporting light damage, but, you know, if that's two 12-inch hits, she's not feeling good. Let's just say that. However, it does look like Austria Hungary is going to get into port here. Unless they wind up hitting the island. At which point we catch them. Come on. Oh, they're going to hit the island. Oh, yep, now they got to move south. I was hoping that they'd ground themselves ashore. But it does mean that we get to chase them here. Now, their CAs are going to be on that side of the island now. So, I guess a little bit of an interesting situation with them over here and the battleships over here. But, you know, we'll continue chasing them down. Hopefully some ships will kind of get stuck along the island and go slow, or go more slowly. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Go to a support role now. We don't need a scout right now. Yeah, okay, I see a couple of their battleships kind of getting stuck. And one of them's turned around. Here we go! Here's the battle we've all been waiting for. Nope. It's like, no! No, those are battleships armed with 12-inch guns. Run away! Oh, we are getting actually close, though. We're taking more hits than we're giving to them somehow. There we go. That's a 6-inch hit on that one. Unfortunately, we're kind of in this weird position behind him. We're not scoring the 12-inch hits we need to score, though. But, you know, even the 6-inch hits, any 6-inch hit we scored is still good. Because that'll do a little bit of structural damage. And we have a lot of 6-inch guns. That's a 6-inch shell from our light cruisers. Napoli had some flooding. It is limited, that's good. We are scoring 6-inch hits. Now, in the kind of stern chase we're in, they can only get their aft gun pointed at us, but we can get our forward gun pointed at us. And this is actually more... Oh, we can get both? Okay, only on our lead ship. Yeah, now we're getting both on most of our ships. Oh, that's good. That's good getting... That means... Okay, now they're getting their forward guns on us. But that means, briefly, we were able to get 4 guns on them while they were only able to get 1 gun on us. Damn it, There's a 12-inch hit, finally! So, yeah. They're scoring some hits on us. We're scoring the occasional hit on them, too. So part of what we want to do is we want to cripple 1 or 2 of them and then attack them with destroyers. Now we've kind of set up behind them. I almost kind of want to see if I can prevent them from getting into the coast. But, you know, a lot of our ships are having issues now with their stokers. So now they're kind of turning this way. Fortunately, our lead ship is taking some hits. Scored a 12-inch hit on one. Awesome. Give it a few more moments of us being broadside to them. Look at the direction we're pushing them in now, though. And this is why you don't... This is why you don't set course for the coast. You know, you don't get yourself stuck on the coast because something like this can happen. One of those is slowed down. Or briefly slowed down significantly. Actually, I think it was just falling back. But, you know, if we can catch one or two of them, they've lost that ship, basically. You know, any of these which we can catch, which isn't very escorted, that ship's gone. Part of me wants to send my heavy cruisers ahead, or my armored cruisers ahead, in a little bit more of like a battle cruiser sort of role. See if I can catch them. How fast can you guys move? 21 knots. Go. So I only have limited control to about this much sight. But the idea here is to send these guys ahead and be able to get them a lot closer to the battleships, have them do the damage which slows the battleships down, and then use my battleships to catch their battleships. Because unfortunately my battleships are stuck at 16 knots right now. And theirs are probably capable of like 17. But, you know, if we do something like this, which can just catch them... Why did I get another ping? Oh, another pointless ping in Discord. Oh, what are you guys doing? Have you guys lost your ability to be commanded? Nope. There's also the thought where we can... If this plays out well, we could potentially... kind of split these guys on one side and then these guys on another side. I am on rear admiral's mode though, so again, limited command range. I can command them through this, but you know, I could command these guys if they were over here, probably. Okay. Cut it off. This fight's 3v1. We've got a little battleship here cut off now. Oh, that might actually be a bad pass. Go this way. Turn into it and pass behind it. Okay. Okay, so this is good news. We have one separated out and at close range to our allies. I think I'm gonna abandon the rest of these guys up here and pursue this one instead. So you are gonna go this way. Actually, you're gonna cut around to this side of it. So the rest of them are going to be allowed to escape so we can pick off this battleship here. That's the idea. So you're going to go this way. You are going to cut around in front of it this way and try to force it into our battleships. Our CAs are out of ammo. Because, yeah, you guys can definitely go faster than it still. Oh, it's on fire. That's good. Alright. Now you are in front of it. Our battleships are behind it. And the rest of the Austro-Hungarian fleet has gone who knows where. Does this thing have a forward launch torpedo tube? Or no? Okay, only 2 submerged, so that probably means 1 on each side. Is dead in the water? Is it sinking? Confirmed kill! We got one. Let's head back. Good day, good day. Not a... I mean, it could have been a more massive win, but we still got one. That is victory right there. Knocking out a Austro-Hungarian battleship like that is excellent. And yes, I will have you rescue survivors. And get the fleet back in port. Actually, just go squad max at this point. I'd rather have the fleet in port and with their boilers worn out than not in port at the very end of the action. Yep, okay, we got in. Victor Italy, because we sank Austro-Hungarian battleship. We did have 3 battleships lightly damaged, 1 CA lightly damaged. But yeah, other than that, you know, Battleship Radetzky sank to the bottom of the ocean. Let's see. So we were scoring... That was a near miss. We did score a 12-inch belt extended hit. Secondary battery hits. Not where I need these hits to be. We're getting some superstructure hits. And then not too much. Now we start to see the 8-inch hits from the CAs, though. Once it had split off, once I had made this move. So it was lit on fire. Fire spreads there. I forget where the fire... I don't exactly see where the fire is, but, you know, someone else probably does. Fire spreads. And then we're hitting it a lot more with 8-inch shells. Fire control damaged. Yeah, just multiple 8-inch hits. And then, yeah, fire spreads. Fires reached by damage control 7, but it was sinking at that point, so we'd just crippled it enough. Probably gotten enough belt extended hits to just sink it. And then takes a dud torpedo hit. So there are other... Okay, so Dante Alighieri, she took a few... These are our battleships, took a few 9-inch hits, a few 6-inch hits, didn't do much. Napoli, yeah, a few hits. I go through this all just so we can reconstruct the battle afterwards if we really need to. I mean, I have the whole video of the battle, but, you know, we can see specifically when all the hits happened and what they did, if we ever want to look back on this in the future. Okay, so this was one of the Minervas. This was one we hit with 2 12-inch shells. So this 12-inch shell didn't even go through the turret top. That's how weak guns are right now. And then we did get a superstructure hit there. Damaged some hull. Not exactly where I wanted those shells to land. This was our ship, so it took a secondary battery hit from Radetzky and a bridge hit, 9-inch bridge hit from Radetzky, but no. They kind of won that fight. This Napoli class took a couple of 6-inch shell hits from Monarch. Didn't do too much. This destroyer took a 6-inch hit and survived. And then Monarch's the last ship I need to look at. She took a few 6-inch hits. Okay, cool. That battle is done. We get a minor victory. We get 1,000 points. Crush them completely. Ah, come on. Politicians, seriously, we could have invaded Dalmatia. But no, you're just like, oh, we get a little bit of a victory. Let's peace out. Alright, so, question right now is, can we order a dreadnought from any other nation? So let's see. So Great Britain, if we order a dreadnought battleship to be built, we can. I take it if we try to do this, they do... Yeah, they only have 3 centerline turrets. Okay. France. Let's order a dreadnought from them. We get a pre-dreadnought instead. Take it, they do not have those turrets. Austria, we're not going to order anything from. Germany, can you get a dreadnought yet? No, you can't. America, can you build a dreadnought yet? No, you can't. So I want to go to Britain. I want 14-inch guns. I will start by auto-designing me a dreadnought like this. And then we're going to modify it. So, yeah, I'm just skipping the pre-dreadnought, or the semi-dreadnought here. We're not building one. We never had the chance to build one because we had a war take place in that time. Actually, that's kind of the reason why you don't see a lot of them in Rule of Waves 2, at least in my campaigns, is I tend to get to war quickly enough that I never really get the chance to build them, and with small enough nations. So we probably do want a 12-inch belt. Range will be short on this ship. I think, I mean, we can go 20,000 tons with Britain, might as well. Hey, Hoffman, how's it going? So I want turrets at a minimum of 12 inches. You know, that's the lowest I'm willing to go. I'm willing to reduce the deck extended slightly. Secondary should probably be 2 inches. However, they should probably be 6-inch guns. 18 of them sounds good. Maybe 16 with more main gun battery or main battery turrets. Fine. How's Italy today? Okay. We're gonna order a dreadnought from Britain. I might go with. Do I want to go with splinter protection for the belt extended, or do I want to go a little higher? We look at our gun data. I go with splinter protection for the belt extended. Actually, early damage control is bad enough. But, you know, no, I will. So I can concentrate more on the turret armor. Can we get torpedo defense? No. Yeah, I guess this will be the Battleship Italia, which is a perfectly suitable name for our first dreadnought. I will actually mess with the design a little bit here. Actually, we probably shouldn't go with an oval funnel for the first dreadnought. I'll do 2 funnels kind of up there, and then a third one back there, and then I will refigure how the bridges are done. No. So structure 1 will be a line. I'm actually going to start structure 1 going back up here. Part of me... I don't know if I want to do like a raised forward turret or a lower aft turret. Actually, it is Italy though, so you probably wouldn't have either happen. Although, you know what, we could do the raised forward turret here. What I could do is I could do something like this. Or do like this, and then have a weird step down at the end. I mean, Italy did do that with like some of the World War II designs. It would look neat. Or, you know, we just... I'm not sure I can justify that. Alright, let's... Okay, come on. Let's do this instead. That'll work. Figure out what to do with the structure. So structure 2 is the forward one. Structure 2 I'm just going to completely transform into this. I need to look at Dreadnought's superstructure in particular. Since, I mean, this is a British shipyard building this ship, so... Let me just Google HMS Dreadnought and go to images. And I do have that on here. Here's a top-down view. Hold on. Let me get a better top-down view. It's too small of a picture. Why is it that tiny? Better. There we go. So HMS Dreadnought did have the raised forward turret like this, but I think a design for Italy wouldn't have that. Or the raised platform for the forward turret. But yeah, even though this is being built in Britain, I do think that Italy would go very flat deck for the design. Actually, Dreadnought did have oval funnels, so I will probably put 2 oval funnels on this one, because it is being designed in Britain. And then I will try to do this sort of platform up here, I suppose. Alright, so we can kind of have that as a reference. So structure 2 I'll get rid of, structure 3 and structure 4 I'll get rid of. Delete all the funnels right now. So... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move this turret from Q to R. Instead. And then we will have... Wait, can we get V? No, we can't get V. Okay, so we will have 2 funnels. We'll have one there, and then one there, I suppose. maybe this one a little further back. So it'll be a little bit more dreadnoughty. So let's actually start with the superstructure behind this turret. So Dreadnought did actually have a superstructure behind her, is that Q turret and aft turret? Or Q turret and Y turret? Although in this case it's technically an R. And we can very much do the same. Although a turret top's not very great in terms of armor. Would be nice to get that up to 3, and I will do that. It just means that we have to delete secondary guns in the future. So Dreadnought did have a mast back here, and I think we are going to want to repeat that choice on this. Although, you know, even if it is a British-built battleship, we do kind of have to have that Italian style. So, Dente Alighieri battleship. I'll just Google that real quickly. You know, pull it up here. Looked roughly like this. Do need to find a nice top-down view showing off the whole thing. This... Okay, come on. Where's a good one? Where's a good blueprint of it? Sorry, I'm struggling a little bit. So that isn't that large of an image. That isn't that large of an image. Is that a larger image? Not really. So if we go here, it does show this one, but that's, I think, the same one, right? Yeah. Just trying to look for a decently sized image of this, and I'm not getting one easily. Of Italy's first dreadnought. I want a good top-down view of it. Oh, apparently you have to log into one of the sites to actually get any high-quality images from it. So I'm going to say minus the blueprints.com. And put that in quotes, and that should be good. So no, not links in new tab, image in new tab, image in new tab. Okay, come on. Okay, so that's something on the... I don't know which game this is for. It's a tech tree proposal for something. This is a World of Warship proposal. I don't know. I need to scroll down all the way. Find something. Nope. So open image in new tab. It's not great. I just want something a little larger, something I can actually, you know, properly look at. No, all the images are tiny. Yeah, I'll just have to open it. Again, no, there's no way that's the proper image, and yet when I go to the site, it doesn't show the image anywhere. Why? Oh, there it is. Open image in new tab. Thank heavens! So this is what the first Italian dreadnought in real life looked like. So we want to go with a hybrid of this and dreadnought. And actually it does have that raised forward turret structure. So yeah, I screwed up with structure 1. So let's redo that. So we do this, go forward, and then we kind of bring it aft. Hey Vulcan, how's it going? I'm starting a new campaign in this, as you can tell. It's spicy meatball time, I suppose. Okay, yeah, that's a better shape for the superstructure, or for that part of the superstructure. So I'm trying to base this off of Dante Alighieri as well as HMS Dreadnought a bit, because we're building a dreadnought in Britain. I've completely wound up skipping the semi-dreadnought era and just gone straight from the Napoli to this. Is Italy challenging enough? No challenge? Oh yeah, no challenge this time. You know how bad that Japan game went. You know how bad that challenge went. So I decided, you know what, it would be nice to have a game without a challenge. At some point, though, I do want to do the pre-dreadnoughts only challenge. Okay, it's not pre-dreadnoughts only, but it's like pre-dreadnought ship design only. You know, never advancing beyond the pre-dreadnought era in terms of how we actually design our ships, even though technology marches on. That sounds like a fun campaign to do. And it would be restricted, or like heavily restricted as well. Like I try to make it so that there's very little ways I can actually cheat around it. But you know, that'll be a later campaign. I was originally intending on doing something like that for, you know, the campaign which would have been this one, which would be Austria Hungary. But I'm like, you know what? No, I want to make it normal. 21 not super heavy armored dreadnoughts. Yeah, no, it's time for a proper dreadnought battleship here. There's some thought where we could buy a battle cruiser from Britain as well. So structure 4, I'm gonna start it just here. Up. Go in this way. Out. And then I'll step it down a little bit here around that funnel. And now structure 5 can be sort of a dreadnoughty sort of bridge. And actually 6 can be a mast, which will probably be in front of one of those two funnels. So 5 will be the bridge. So how best do I want to represent the bridge? So I probably want to start it here, go back down to here, go up to here, out this way, down a bit, in, and then that. And then 6 can be the mast. So we do this. Oh, no. We'll do that. There we go. That's a mast. And I think that is our first proper dreadnought. I know we could build ships of that displacement ourselves, but we don't have the technology to do it. So, we are now bankrupt, but there's one easy way to do it. That is called stopping training and reserving everything except for you. No, we have one ship who's elite, but I don't care. And then other than that, you know, we're going to get a bunch of these new destroyers done. I'm going to build one more. I'm going to build that one more so that we have 12 rather than 11. Nice, even class. So spying on Austria Hungary again. Honestly, if we're going to get a dreadnought this early, I might as well spy on France and then make sure that Germany and the US get a bit of spying for their tech as well. And we do not want to piss off Britain at all, because they're going to be building our battleships now. And awesome. All those guys are done. Alright, reserve you. No! Seriously, I don't know how I just selected everything and then my mouse zoomed up to the X button. It just... Sometimes the computer seems to teleport my... Or this game seems to just teleport my mouse to the X button. And I don't know why, and I don't know how. Alright, so we'll get Italia here soon. Does Britain have a dreadnought under construction yet? They have a battlecruiser now under construction. That is very concerning. Part of me wants to build like a super heavy cruiser, but part of me wants to go, you know what? Maybe it is battlecruiser time. Design ship. Battlecruiser. We're already designing one ship in a British yard, so let's go with another. So we do need this for cruiser hunting. You know what, let's open up... You know what, I'll wait one more turn. Let's wait till Italia is being built. And there's how much money we have left. So now I can actually open the design. I'm going to decrease it to 12-inch guns and a 10-inch belt. Maybe 12-inch turrets and give her an extra couple secondaries. Now we're going to speed her to 25 knots and reduce the mass requirement a little bit. Just a name. Yes. I will have to mess with structure 1 again. I know this is gonna cost me a lot. Actually, this is gonna cost me more than I currently have. I might have to mothball some stuff here just to be able to afford this ship. But, you know, the age of the battlecruiser is upon us. But, you know, then there's the question of, do I want to go with the battlecruiser or do I want to go with the super heavy cruiser? Because both these ships will go obsolete pretty quickly. I think this one will last a little longer. I can recommission it as a battleship if I need to. Yeah. Assume they don't have proper torpedo defense yet? No. Yep, design that. And honestly, at this point, I think it is time to mothball half of the Navy. How many destroyers? 27. We'll have 28 soon. That would be 14. So that saved us a bit of funds. No. I need all the money I can get right now. Wait. She wasn't designed with short range? What? No. Oh, wait, no, she probably was. She had to have been. Yeah, she was. Okay, there we go. Now we have 2 dreadnoughts under construction, basically. So does Britain. And everyone else is just like, wait, Italy, what are you doing? Oh, Germany has a dreadnought now. America has a dreadnought now. I'm gonna go to none. Well, I'll stay low spying on them. I'm gonna go to none spying on France. I'm gonna go to none spying on Germany. See if saving that little bit of extra cash helps. Oh, new fire control system. Awesome. We will have to refit that on some ship designs. I'm gonna mothball one heavy or one of the armored cruisers, just so I can afford this. This is gonna be absurd. But you know, we're gonna be one of the first nations to have a dreadnought here. We commissioned the subs. I will take the prestige point because I want to play for prestige. Okay, we are getting close to being able to build dreadnoughts in our own yards. I will allow it. I need the budget. Ooh, we can get triple turrets here. Awesome. So the designs we have are already obsolete. I will accept that. Pro-US coup has taken place in Cuba. Wow. USA just got Cuba. Okay then. Like I care. We're Italy. Why does Cuba matter? It doesn't. Hush it up. Hush it up with Germany. It's like I don't need tensions going up right now. Oh, hey, we get better 12-inch guns. That's definitely going to mean that our next Dreadnought class gets built at home. The problem is, I have no money. Oh, that's good, that's good. Once we can get some more budget, we can build larger shipyards. Stop this stupid bullshit requirement. Alright, so these were the last ship design we had. Let's see, research-wise. Light force, or... Yeah, okay, so it is destroyers of 600 tons displacement. There's been some engine upgrade technology since then, so probably just leave these as... Or, alternatively, we upgrade to the 4-inch gun. Possibly ditching a torpedo tube for the upgrade? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to ditch, probably Q. And then what I'll do is I'll move D and E over instead to H and I. And I assume we can't get another turret in here, correct? Oh yeah, no, of course we can't. We can't get 3 centerline turrets. We don't have a double mount. Yeah. Okay, we'll build a bunch of these destroyers. Okay, so now we can get dreadnought battleships. We're going to be hampered with all these, you know, extra destroyers. So I need 15 building. So 12. And I'll get another 4. So halt Regina Elena for the moment. And then once these guys are done, just do it. Yeah, I'll accept the offer. Screw it. Yeah, I'll take an alliance with Germany. Handle it quietly and discreetly right now. I don't want to piss off Britain. They're building 2 ships for me. Maybe no spying on America for the moment. Oh, hey, we get the praise now. Yeah, I will buy that. And our budget is terrible. Hello there. Halt all of you. Resume construction on you. No, halt you for 1 more turn. I will sell. Resume construction. And we have a dreadnought. Oh, we're getting close to better destroyers. So, if we look, right now Britain has 1 dreadnought. This is Battleship Glory. Oh, they just researched these side guns, I guess. And then they also have the Pre-dreadnought Invincible, which has 6 14-inch guns on it. So it's not going to be well protected, but it is going to be as well armed as Italia is. Other than that, we are the second nation in the world to build a dreadnought. Well, I mean, we kind of ordered one, but yeah. Italia, second dreadnought in the world. Let's resume all the destroyers now. And build larger docks. I gotta keep my prestige, but I hope tensions with the US decline. I will kick spying on Austria to medium. No, I'll keep it on low, but I'll keep spying on France low too. Oh hey, now we can use main battery wing turrets. Cool. So now we have a lot of technology, which makes additional dreadnoughts and battlecruisers and stuff more possible. How's our machinery development going? Would be nice to get turbines. Oh, better destroyers. That's good. But we need to just get these destroyers out in, 2 months. Oh, France is getting a proper dreadnought out too. So 10.5-inch turrets. Turrets are a weakness here. 10-inch belt is a little worse than ours. It is slower. Ours is faster though. We have, a 21-knot dreadnought here. We're planning for the future. 15 destroyers are commissioned. Cool. Do I want the prestige point? Because we're going to get a Regina Elena in 5 months. I will take that prestige point. And hello there, fleet of new destroyers. How many do we have now? 43. So if we have 43, that would mean probably half of, or up to about there, should be mothballed to conserve funds for the moment. But I am going to want to get more of these guys into the reserve fleet when I can. So we need to be designing a new dreadnought here. In a local yard, we need to go down to 12-inch guns of quality 0. And we just can't get it. What? So Germany, do you have triple turrets yet? No, they don't. What are their 12-inch guns? Yeah, we probably want to build our ship locally. But we're just missing out on some tech, which makes it, that much more possible. Although I would like to get something like this. Maybe reduce a secondary gun. Alright, we can get torpedo defense 1 as well, so we need to get that on there. So we could go. I honestly think we need larger docks. We're gonna need larger docks. So what I think we should do right now is build maybe another light cruiser. So in terms of guns, our 4-inch guns are good quality. I should probably stick with the 6-inch guns. Possible we should probably aim for maybe about 23 knots or 24. Actually, no, if our battlecruiser can get to 25 knots. Wow, we cannot push that on one of these things. If we build it in a British yard, Britain has steam turbines. That makes sense. So we go 24 knots pretty good in a local yard, I think. And that really wouldn't push things all that much. So I think that something like this might be able to work. Part of me, though, wants to get that torpedo defense up. Oh yeah, fire control, not the best type. We need central firing. You know what? What's your fire control? Central firing, okay. I know what I'm gonna spend my money on. While I wait for, the docks to complete. There's no point in refitting them with better guns. It's just too expensive. Yeah, give me central firing on all my current existing ships. It'll take 4 months and be very expensive, and if I need to, I can halt some of them temporarily. Yeah, I'll have to haul a couple. I'll halt these 4. I'll halt these 6, actually. 2 destroyers are commissioned. So once we get our docks upgraded, we'll lay down a new battleship. Alright, there we go. More destroyers are done. Two cruisers have finished their reconstruction. I will take that technology, because it will give us additional, better machinery, which is kinda one of the things I need right now. Awesome. Regina Elena is commissioned, and now all of our other guys are undergoing reconstruction. And now, resume all these guys. Get the light cruiser force back. I'm probably just gonna, other than you, start reserving them right now. You know, rather than specifically mothballing anything quite yet. Although, you know, I did have a couple of these guys mothballed before. Maybe I won't mothball as many this time, because there is a little bit of an issue with mothballing stuff. You know, this will still be fine. So we're gonna wait 3 months. Handle it quietly. Well, I would say I'm gonna wait 3 months. I'm not gonna wait 3 months. Oh no, I don't want to modify her. I want to modify Bari class probably, or no, probably a Nino Bixio. So open design. We are gonna go short range here. So 24 knots is probably about what I can hope for. Though I will increase the torpedo defense. Part of me wants to go 25, though. Looks like I can do 25 fairly reasonably with a upscale. Okay, I am actually just going to redo all the superstructure here. I'm thinking 4 funnels. Yeah, let's go 4 funnels on it, or on her. Oh, cross-deck fire. Is that attack now? We do... We get rid of G and get rid of J. Do we have that tech? It's not researched. So we'll order some of these, or a couple of these maybe first. Just a new name. I'll do maybe this sort of superstructure here. We'll kind of fold it in like that. Bring it to about the midpoint. Come on. That's close enough. Go back there, and now go down. I'll just go down across the funnels, though. So which one's the one at the bottom? Is that 4? That's structure 4. Yeah. Structure 1 should still exist, though, because structure 1 is ultimately going to be this. It's going to be really weird going, in this campaign, going straight from 22 knot light cruisers, 25 knot light cruisers. It feels like I've kind of skipped a lot of ship classes here. Oh no, I definitely have, because we don't have any semi-dreads either. Actually, you know what? Here's what I should be doing. Should be doing it starting here. Alright, and good. So structure 2 is already on. Structure 3, we should probably start with structure 3 as some sort of thing up here. Maybe structure 4 will be more like this. Structure 5 will then be a bit of a box back here. And then structure 6 can be this shape on it. That looks fine. Although maybe not at the rear. Actually, I kind of want to do that for here now. So structure 4, do that, that, kind of want to. Here's what we do. We do this, 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 and this, and then that. Almost. Try again, try again. Didn't quite work as intended. Maybe I'll just do that. And then structure 3 can, I don't know, just gonna start it there. Do that. Do that, do that. Go down here. Then we can do something like that. That looks fine. Actually, no, I kind of screwed up with structure 3. Hold up. It didn't look fine. It almost looked fine. Come on, pixel perfect. There we go. There we go. That's a better structure 3. That's structure 4. Structure 5 is back there, and then structure 6. We'll still do something like that for structure 6. There we go. That's the Salerno class cruiser. Part of me, though, wants to get another H&I turret on it. I need to keep these a little cheaper. Oh, why is Crossout updating? Give me a moment. Let me just put up the Italy series thing up there, exit out of Crossout, so that it's not showing on the taskbar, and done. Ship at short range. Yeah, sure. Salerno, develop it. And then we're going to have to get more dreadnoughts laid down. Brindisi has finished her reconstruction. Not by what we can develop for ourselves. These guys should start being reserved. Docks are almost built. New docks completed. Finally. Build me 2 Salerno-class cruisers. Build me larger docks. And now we're going to have another dreadnought. Open design. 21,000 torpedo defense 1. In a local yard. 12-inch triples. 3 of them like this. Give me more tonnage. Just a new name. We have a little bit more mass. Let's slightly increase the belt. How's our deck holding up? Our deck's gonna continue to hold up for a little bit, I think. Increase the turret a little bit, and redo this superstructure here. And I think we'll be good. This is a very Italian first dreadnought. Unfortunately, we can't name it Dante Alighieri, or Alighieri, because we already have a Dante Alighieri. No, it is good that our dreadnought design is very much taking its cues from Britain here. Although I don't know if that's very good or not. Well, I mean, there's powder and stuff, but I mean, you know, we order our original one from Britain, and then we build our second one here in a local yard. But base it off the design we got from Britain. So there we go. We'll get Roma. Maybe she'll get a sister. I don't know. No thanks. I need to keep the money I have. Actually, if I keep the money I have, I could build 2 Romas, probably. That's probably going to be 2 Romas built, yeah. Okay, so they're building a battlecruiser with 6 14-inch guns. So our battlecruiser is a little weak. So lay down Roma. And honestly, lay down a sister to Roma. Hey, Sampa. Only 2 people on your follow list who is streaming right now? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of late. 2 new battleships laid down. 2 new dreadnoughts laid down. We're going to probably want to start scrapping our pre-dreadnoughts after the next war, whenever it takes place. So Britain is at 2 battleships, 3 battlecruisers. They have a 2nd Glory class. Battlecruiser-wise, they're on the Indefatigable, which is like an Inflexible, or like an Invincible, but without... You usually see at least 4 to 6 people streaming. Okay, but so this is like an Invincible. It has an extra gun turret, but it does not use it effectively in the slightest. Good job, Britain. France is now on a dreadnought battleship. They have this thing. We did see it. It's a little bit worse than our current one, but probably not much worse. Austria is actually now building a dreadnought battleship. They do have an additional pre-dreadnought, and actually, this is a semi-dreadnought. This is a proper semi-dreadnought there. Russia is building a dreadnought. Germany has a dreadnought. It has 11-inch guns, not surprising. And the USA has 3 dreadnoughts. These have 13-inch guns, and they're not super great. So I would say we probably have the best dreadnought in the world right now. Britain's dreadnoughts are fast, but they're not that good. Nobody else has caught up to us yet. And hopefully the Romas will be pretty good too, and serve well with Italia. One battle cruiser will certainly help. But yeah, to get a dreadnought in 1907 for us. I mean, yeah, we got our dreadnought before Germany and America built one. One thing that is not correct in the game is France. Historically, none of the French battleships made it to completion with any sort of uniformity. It is fair, although they do have a lot of ship classes here, even within their own class. Yep. I mean, I think it depended on the class. Like, there were some French classes which were built more uniform, and then some which were just like, nope. Okay, so remove those to the reserve fleet for the moment. I don't want to increase tensions with the US right now. I'm in the alliance with Germany. Oh, awesome. We get larger docks. So I'll keep spying on those two. I will take that. I'll take my extra point of prestige. High capacity pumps. An extra level of that is good. I'm not going to need that. I don't need tech right now. If they sell me steam turbines, I will immediately take that. Okay? Decent tech. Decent tech. We only have 3 centerline turrets right now, so that's fine. However, we do have triple turrets, which kinda obsoletes the tech, kinda doesn't. Post 1920, we're far more uniform. Beforehand, we're like finding a needle in the haystack. Well, I thought some of their, like, even some of their pre-dreadnought classes were a little closer together. There were some which were, like, widely different, and then there was others which were a little more uniform. Like, the amount of uniformity the French battleships had between their own classes varied heavily between them. So we're only losing about a little bit per turn. So remember how I said that I would buy steam turbines? We have steam turbines. New docks completed. Hey, Austria, yeah, fuck you. Better 9-inch guns. That actually might make a super heavy cruiser more possible. They don't have any battle cruisers. Oh yeah, I did save and then go to the next turn. That was why I was doing weird stuff. Alright, medium spying on Austria Hungary, no spying on France. Handle it quietly and discreetly. Is part of the reason the Avengers so late in getting their first dreadnought. Yeah. I'm gonna check something here. File Explorer's up on the other side. How many? Yeah, I have 94 gigabytes free on the drive this is on. So I don't think it's a drive issue. Okay, that's gonna really complicate matters. So, of course, sir, lower spying on them. Halt everything for now. No more spending money. Design something new. Okay. And cheaper if possible. So, right now, first of all, we can get steam turbines. Right? That hasn't saved any weight. How? What? Okay, I think is that the Drac video? I watched it a while ago. Yep. But there were even a couple there which were a little more uniform. I remember him going through the different classes, and some of it's like, oh, this one, or these ones were really separate, then this one's uniform, then these ones are separate, then they kind of went back and forth on building a uniform class and building a really separated class, and just were really inconsistent about it. Yeah, steam turbines didn't save as much as I was hoping they would. So, moves rare, and to be honest, they were all pretty ugly. Yep, they were pretty ugly. Okay, so we need more battleships. So I shouldn't have laid down the second Roma class. I should not have laid down Francesco Morosini. Thinking about it now. Honestly, could just build an updated Roma. But I want to take a look at a possibility of an additional battle cruiser. So something like a Regina Elena at a local yard. Oh, Regina Elena, we should probably upgrade our guns when we get the chance. Because we could get the 12-inch guns. What if we just got rid of the R and then went with triples on these? Did something like this. Because that would count. That would count as a battlecruiser, but right now we do probably need 8-gun battlecruisers. As much as I hate to say it, we do. Because of France and the US pushing out ones with 14-inch guns. So I do want to stick with the 25 knot speed. But I will change the turrets to that and maybe go F and K in doubles. Cross-deck fire. We can't even really afford that. So no cross-deck fire. Get rid of F, get rid of that. Go forward, triple. F triple. You know what? Let's open up a Roma. Roma design. I will change R to a double. Belt to 10 inches. Turret stay at 13.5. Speed needs to go up 25 knots. Turrets will go down to 13. You applied for a couple of job offers in aviation. One is a line service agent for a local FOB, and the other is a ramp agent for Delta Airlines. Did you get any? I'm hoping you got one. We could go with something like this, a modified Roma missing a gun designed for speed. So we can actually have some good battleships here, or good battle cruisers here. So now the battleship I want to build as a modification of the Roma. I'll probably want like 2 battle cruisers of this sort. So this is basically a new design. Not heard a thing yet. Only applied yesterday. Well, I wish you luck then. Okay. So that'll take 4 months to get that design study done. I was thinking about building super heavy cruisers, but now that doesn't seem to be really that much of a thing I want to do. Preheater, saved some weight. Do naval aviation lighter than air. So I'm going to wait until here. Open design on the Roma, which would be our new, this would be our new battleship design probably. Oh yeah, that design probably should not be named the Cristoforo Colombo, but it will. Screw it. Name this the Giulio Cesare. It's just a Roma with small improvements. I'll wait, because right now it's a 10% change, so I'll wait 1 more month. See if we can get any minor upgrades. Open the design. Now we do the upgrade. So we go 12-inch belt, torpedo protection 1, probably 14-inch. I'll keep the yeah, I'll do 14-inch turrets. Just a new name. Okay, fine. No, I wanted to do either Giulio Cesare or we could also do Conte di Cavour. Yes. It'll take 2 months, unfortunately. But I think that's still going to be in time. Not now. Wait until next month. Now, I am going to save here. And if we fail it, then we're fine. Okay, now we're good. Alright, so now we need to build 2 battle cruisers. And then resume construction on these 2. And now our requirements are fulfilled. And now we get our praise. Cool. Honor our obligations fully. God damn it. Alright, gunnery training, torpedo warfare training, apply right now. Halt, 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 resume, resume. High spying on Austria Hungary. Hello, Navy. You are active now. Oh crap, we do have to actually rebuild some of these ships. Turbines rebuild. Open design for rebuild. Just a stock rebuild like this is fine. Although, there we go. Yeah, stock rebuild, just like that. How long will that take? Shouldn't take all that long. Awesome, industry is soaring. Ooh, that's a good gun. And just like that, all the ships we laid down are obsolete. Sorry, Conte di Cavour. Yeah, no, all these are obsolete now. So all that money we spent on those designs... Oh, we are not allowed to scrap them. Hopefully that'll happen next month, now that we are at war. So they have 1 dreadnought battleship in service. It has 12 11-inch guns. So we can get a broadside of 10 11-inch guns, which is a little scary. It doesn't have great belt armor. Its speed's not very good. But we only have Italia and Regina Elena right now. And it's very clear to me that these 3 ships are already ones we don't want to be using. We have a couple submarines constructed, but they're not that far done. So, for the moment, we are going to put these guys on trade protection. Unfortunately, we need some of them on trade protection too. Cruiser battle, all accept. They accept 2. So we get Marco Polo and Vetter Pisani. We do not get our battle cruiser. We have additional cruiser division down there. What does that consist of? That consists of our other armored cruiser. What does Austria Hungary have for CAs? They did get another one built, which actually looks pretty decent. Squad max. Let's see what these are. Go to a support role right now. What? No, okay, that's not a battleship. These are definitely CAs. You are the newer Adria class, though. Nope. Run away. Run away from that. We are not ready to fight it. We need to get our dreadnoughts out here. We need to get our remaining dreadnoughts completed. And yeah, no, the ones which are ordered, just... I can't use them. Okay, Varese will go into port 2. Can we not get into Brindisi? Apparently we can't. Go into Bari then. Yes, yeah, enter Brindisi. Awesome, cool. Hopefully our cruiser division does get into port. Yes, they do. So we lightly damaged the destroyer. It's basically a draw. What happened? Did we, like, score a single hit on it? Yeah. Single 4-inch hit was scored on that destroyer, and nothing else happened. Hey, they're blockaded. That's excellent. Can we scrap these ships yet? No, we can't. They are so bad. All of them are so bad at this point. We just got better 13-inch quality guns. It's like they're immediately rendered obsolete, and they're going to be halted for months. Well, I'm going to have to halt that battleship right now. How difficult would it be to invade Dalmatia at the moment? Well, I mean, we weren't really prepared for this war, so I'm not going to start the preparations quite yet. So one of you go onto trade protection then. Obsolete. Obsolete just after being laid down. This isn't a before completion thing. This is a, these ships get laid down, oh no, they're already obsolete. Why are we not getting... Oh, we got a battle division. We don't have a battle cruiser division, but we do have pre-dreadnought. This battle generator is being a little too fair for this situation. Okay, I take that back. Good news is we have them caught between our yeah, we got them caught between our armored cruisers and our pre-dreadnought. Hello there, protected cruisers. How do you enjoy this situation? Oh, now you're running for the coast. How fun. Are you sure that's the move you want to make? So, one might escape. But I will say, though, I'm kind of fine with letting one escape if we can sink the second one. You know, because they are faster than us, I think. Wait, no, they're not. How many torpedoes does it have? Only 2, so 1 on each side. Then I take it. Laughing over your last Japan game where those protected cruisers still in service in the 1950s. Yep, I needed colonial cruisers. Still. Okay, come on. No, I do not want them to enter port at Lindos. We're close enough to port now to enter port. Wow. Oh, it got caught on the minefield. So one ship's kind of escaping. No, I'm not going to say that this Spurn class has escaped particularly well. Okay. You guys are currently in a support role. Go to a screen. Oh, you can't. You almost had to feel bad for the suckers who ended up assigned to it. Hey! They got to survive! No. I do not want that destroyer division entering port. Who fired? Oh, come on. Get a good hit. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Go back to AI control. Yeah, now we're peppering it, though. Although, even if we took a torpedo, we're so close to port that we might just be able to slip in. No, as long as we can take this thing out. Would be funny, though, if, the game actually let us capture it. Like, oh, this thing just sank, you know, right next to your port. You know, we send out a tug and haul it back in. That would be hilarious. But no, they'd probably just scuttle it in real life. Although it is Austria Hungary, so you don't know. Alright, I think that's that ship confirmed sunk. We got one. So the last one was running away in this direction. But I think I'm just going to go to Lindos and take my victory. Yes to all. And run through. That's a good victory. No ships left at sea. The scenario's over. They lost a light cruiser, and we did rescue the survivors. Good job. Who got them? This one. Nicola Fabrizi, who was escorting Andrea Doria. So, yep. This, this protected cruiser, we just shot with a bunch of 6-inch shells and put some 8-inch shells into it. And then it just, yeah, it sank. Novara took 3 6-inch hits, but survived, and nothing else took any damage. So yeah, good job, Austria Hungary. You have now lost a protected cruiser. 13 destroyers have finished their reconstruction. Oh, we're getting close to finishing, or to knowing superimposed X turret. And the turbine class are back in service, so all of you guys go to trade protection. And that should, at the very least, free up you guys. And honestly, some of you guys too. How many more do we have? 3 more. So we'll be able to get 3 of our destroyers back then. And hopefully we'll get these Salerno class cruisers done soon. Can I scrap you yet? Yes. Yes, I can scrap these guys. And that should give me a bunch of my money back. And set Dalmatia as the invasion target. So yep, the 3 battleships they told me to build already scrapped. That war escalated so quickly and at the worst time that there's just no point in building them. And it's just better to try to keep the Roma class being built. I will accept that. Oh hey, we have allied German ships too. So what do we have? Oh, we have the battle cruiser Regina Elena. Awesome, we got our battle cruiser out here. Germany is providing us with a armored cruiser behind that. We have a protected cruiser out in front in Kona. And yeah, we are protecting a coastal installation. Let's find them. Austria, where are you? Where are they? There they are. Hello! Hello there, friend. Look, I can go 25 knots. Oh, it is a heavy cruiser, or armored cruiser of the Minerva class out front, being escorted by destroyers. Hello there, Minerva class cruiser. Are you ready to meet? Are you ready to meet a proper battle cruiser now? You know, this is the ship who I feel bad for the suckers who are assigned to it for. That's not good. Oh, your destroyer escort's running in a different direction, Minerva. I'm gonna catch you. How fast are you moving right now? 25 knots. I'm so gonna catch you. Hey, look, you're within range again. Oh, you're trying to escape to Pola now, aren't you? Ah, you might actually do it. Your shooting's just not good enough. I need to get our guns upgraded too. We'll probably have to do that after this war, in fact. I think it is worthwhile enough on Regina Elena. She's a new enough ship. Come on. Just hit the cruiser. Oh, damn it. I didn't want it to run out that far. Actually, you know what? You're kind of broadside to her now. Oh, that's an enemy coastal fortification. It's a 4-inch coastal battery. You know what? The enemy... Oh, yeah, they just retreated into port. Yeah, so one of their destroyers took a single 6-inch hit from Regina Elena. We just weren't able to hit anything. However, they completely failed their objective and ran away. And at the end of the battle, we were shooting at one of their coastal batteries. Oh, we're getting close to 900-ton destroyers. Like it matters much. Part of the issue is we just have way too many destroyers right now that I don't need to build anymore. Okay, come on. Invade Dalmatia. Yes, accept. Oh, hello there, Austria Hungary. We've got a dreadnought. Who are you? You're independent. Then I would say form on Italia, but what's behind Italia? Italia, Androdoria, Napoli, and them. Okay, so you form on Androdoria as a core. What are you? You're core on Vetter Pisani. You are a nun. So you form right now as a core on not as a core, maybe a scout for Italia. And Varese is also an independent, so you will form as maybe a scout for Androdoria. And you guys are all a core group on Marco Polo. I'm going to switch you guys over to Varese, though. And actually, reorganize this. Well, no, you'll be a scout, though. So you'll be fine. Alright, so we're starting the invasion at night, but it'll be during the daytime when the actual proper battle takes place. Okay, so there's our invasion force. And this is our whole navy. Hey, Austria, you want to come out to play today? Oh, you do! Over there, that's a weird direction for them to come from. Hello there. Oh, I see that's your battleship. So it has 11-inch turrets. It's not actually a bad design. It is a little scary. We're still roughly equivalent to each other right now. Although if I got the Romas out, you know, I'd have an advantage. But, you know, if our Prime Minister hadn't asked for those extra battleships, we might actually have the Romas, you know, decently close to done. Or at least closer to done. Okay. What are they all doing? Alright, so where's our battlecruiser? There's Regina Elena. Hello. I'm taking manual control over you. Okay, so they're hitting us more than we're hitting them at the present moment. But, you know, currently we are able to push them away. And actually, if we win this battle, the invasion goes off either way. It doesn't matter if our transports manage to reach the zone or not. So chasing them like this might actually work. Okay, so you guys are normally scouts. I want you guys to go to a screen roll. You are also normally a scout, so I'm going to want you to go to a screen roll as well. So for now, keep the battleships together. See what we can do against them. It would be nice to try to use Regina Elena to flank them. Yeah, but I might need to pull her back a little bit. See if we can get Italia to hit something. But it looks like we're missing a lot now, and they're not. Alright. You know what, Regina Elena, go 21 knots. So you're only going to go a little fast for the moment. But we need to catch Or we need to separate something out and catch it. Why can we not deliver a single hit on these guys? Come on. You're a dreadnought. You should be able to do something. I mean, we are at kind of maximum range here. The good news is, though, it has definitely allowed these guys to slip in. 1B, 3CA. I'm betting those are, little forces. No, specifically. Okay, you go to screen. Are you wanting to be... Yeah, you're wanting to be a screen now, apparently. Cool. Those are probably like little destroyers and such, which they've spotted and are probably a little scared of them. Oh, hey, we scored a hit on their semi-dreadnought with a 14-inch shell. That's good. Unfortunately, right now, only really... okay, I think all of our ships can actually shoot at them. It might be smart to get Regina Elena in closer and try to hit at the rear end of the line using her. Or at the very least, force them to move in some destroyers to protect it. And see if we can slow just one of these guys down and catch them. He is now taking a lot of fire from the enemy units, though. Go broadside. Honestly, Italia, speed up to 21 knots. Start separating out. They're running too fast. For 18-knot ships. So, yeah, time to get the two modern dreadnoughts up to the front to actually hit these guys a little harder. Good, we scored a 6-inch hit on one of those. Alright, so Regina Elena, go this way. Italia, swerve that way. Regina Elena, turn around this way. So what I'm going to try to think about doing right here is rely on Regina Elena and Italia to slow ships down and then use the rest of the battle line to sink those ships. And if we can take out like two of these guys, that would be good. We're already reporting that the Erzazog Karl is moving slowly. Now that Erzazog Karl is a priority target. Of all the ships here, only it and Budapest are actually like any sort of competent. Yes, I will detach her. Go to AI control, form on Italia as a core. Go to AI control, well, form on, what are you? You are, form on her as a core. You are currently on Italia as a core. I want you to be on that ship as a core. Italia takes an engine room hit. Belt extended hit. Damn it. Need to hit that Erzazog Karl class. Just slow her down significantly. Enough. There we go. Two 14-inch shells into her. She's slowing down. She's gotta be dropping speed. Who are you shooting at? You're shooting at the correct ship. We are surpassing it, but we are taking hits from it as well, unfortunately. And now we're slowed down to 19 knots on Italia. Lena, be careful. Okay. Here's our Carl has turned in to meet Regina Elena here. So what we'll do is we'll focus on taking out the single warship. And just hope that our transports can actually make it in. Oh, that being said, our transports might actually be getting turned around here. The Azazar Carl has been successfully cut off. You will stay like this. Unfortunately, it looks like we have destroyers charging down Italia now. So, pull off to this side. Pull away. This is not the situation I want to be in exactly. Pull Italia more away. There we go. What is this ship going to be able to do? Turn around. Turn around. That torpedo did not get launched in a good direction. Okay, Dante Alighieri is catching up, and I think we can leave this battleship behind at this point. How fast can you move? You can move 18 knots. You can move 22. So try to see if you can slow down another one up at the front. Or up at the front line. Both of you. If you can catch, like, a Franz Ferdinand or something, that would be good. Italia, are you having any permanent flooding? No, you're not. You're just slow. So that's one Italian, one Austrian pre-dreadnought now on fire and probably sinking. Yep, we got one. We got one, boys. They're probably like, why are you not helping out the invasion force? And I'm like, I just sank one of your battleships, that's why. No, you can't just abandon the invasion force to sink our battleships. Haha, 14-inch guns go boom. Alright. So we want to try to sink one of the Erzherzog Franz Ferdinands now. Actually, I'll put you... Nah, keep going ahead. At this point. Honestly, Vetter Pisani, if you want to be a screen for our battle cruiser, that would be good. If you want to catch up to Regina Elena, she's going to try to slow them down. We're probably going to have to go back up north again to catch some stuff, but yeah. You know, these are their older ones. If we can reduce them to just a single dreadnought, it's over. Alright, so... That's a... yeah. Keep targeting that division. And your goal is to just right now catch one. Or both of your goals are to catch one. Oh! Oh, we hit one. That was with a 6-inch shell. Just hit one, slow it down, and catch it. then we are gonna have to come north. Our invasion I would say our invasion transports are never going to get there, but we might actually find the courage to get there during the night. But I think right now they're just kind of hovering offshore because of the coastal forces nearby. And the coastal forces are like, oh god, there's enemy ships here. Oh, they're probably all like, oh god, there's enemy ships. They just don't realize what, each other are. So we are scoring hits on them. That's good. The Regina Elena has caught this division. Good job. Good job. Slow one down for us, or even all three of them if possible. Do what you can. No shit's given. Yep. I mean, these are not great pre-dreadnoughts we're talking about. They only had one good pre-dreadnought, and now it's at the bottom of the Adriatic. Is this the Adriatic? Oh no, I'm stupid. Hold on. What? Adriatic Sea is... Yeah, this is the Adriatic, I was right. Yep. We'll put it on the bottom of the Adriatic. Okay, you are getting shot. Hey look, we got destroyers here now. Hopefully one of them can score like a torpedo hit or something. That would be nice. So we take a hull hit. We get a 12-inch hit on this one. The old stomping grounds of the Romans. Yep. Elena is taking a number of hits, but we're dishing out a number of hits as well. Because these guys are not very well protected. And Italia's now catching up. Which is going to spell doom for this whole ship division right here. I'm willing to let the rest of them escape if we can nail these three. Although, this does look a little tasty, but I think we're going to start running out of ammunition by the time we can face them. And Dante Alighieri still needs to catch up. But yeah, for every one of these guys we cripple, or just even catch, like even catching them is going to be enough. No, that's a lot of additional points. And then the Austro-Hungarian force is just no longer strong at that point. Even the worst battleships, if enough can take down the best battlecruiser given enough time. Sorta. I mean, I wouldn't want to take, like, pre-dreadnoughts against Yamato or something. Well, I mean, okay, technically battleships only have a certain amount of ammunition, but as much as you can say that, if the battleship has a gun advantage, a speed advantage, a range advantage, if it has all three of those things, then yeah, no, even the worst battleship or battlecruiser having enough of them, that doesn't really work, because the other one can just dictate the terms of engagement and run away if it's too much. But, these terms of engagement here are pretty good. We have, 2 dreadnoughts facing off against terrible pre-dreadnoughts. This is not going to work for them. Or for the enemy. Alright, so we got 2 kind of up here, 1 over here. They are now caught. This one's on fire. Yep, they are now retreating backwards. This is good. They are now retreating into our forces. This is exactly what we want. 2 of them are trying to meet up with that destroyer division, I think. But we gotta keep these 2 ships in sight of each other. So I gotta chase this one more northward. Okay, Vetter Pisani, I'm gonna take manual control. You go to squad max, you can go 20 knots, you go that way. Marco Polo, I am gonna take manual control over you too. You can go 19 knots, you can go that way. Do not let these guys hook up with other enemy forces. Do not let them do that. Dante, go this way. Honestly, Andrew Doria, I'm going to take manual control over you at this point. Go this way. You go this way. You do not appear to be obeying orders that well. Considering the ship was crippled in time, Bismarck was taken out by a Nelson-class battleship, one of the newer KGVs. I mean, Bismarck wasn't exactly the best ship in the world. I mean, Nelson had better armament. You could argue the KGV had better armament. Like, yeah, you can say that Nelson wasn't well liked by the crews, but, you know, 9 16-inch guns is not something to scoff at. You know, Bismarck had 8 15-inch guns. Nelson had an extra gun on her of a larger caliber. Okay. So we want to try... How about we deal with the single one first and then try to deal with the two? I mean, we'll try to deal with both at the same time using the pre-dreads. But, you know, this is an excellent opportunity. Okay. So, you guys, see if we can actually get a torpedo run in. I'm going to order flotilla attack right now. Don't forget, Bismarck had a greater rate of fire. Well, greater rate of fire, I mean, it does matter, but, you know, larger caliber guns are usually better. Although it depends. You know, the American 16 was probably better than the Japanese 18. Once you're kind of at... 16-inch in real life seems to kind of be like the ideal battleship gun caliber. Going higher than that does start to lead to drawbacks. Oh. You went out of sight. Damn it. Good news is, though, that battleship is entirely caught at this point. And now we just got to deal with the ones down here. Until I can get Regina and Lena back under my control. Just everything's closing in on this little battleship here. Is it dead? It's dead. Alright, all of you are to head over here and to knock out these two. So we got one there. And we torpedoed it! Oh, that's so good. Target the other one. Oh, that one is so fucked now. Now this one is caught completely, and that one's also just gonna die. I'm gonna put you back on AI control. Even though it took a torpedo, it's somehow still floating, and I mean, it's on fire and such, but it still exists. And then, you know, we're just shooting down this one. So yeah, no, I think knocking out, you know, 4 enemy pre-dreadnought battleships is an excellent, excellent battle. Excellent result. Okay, you go to AI control. And, yep. Here we go. So, the one over here, yeah, we're already rescuing survivors from her. Dante, there's one point-blank range. Range 600 yards. Shoot it. I don't know why this one's being shot more instead. Okay, you know what? Regina, just sail in between the two of them. I'm gonna put you guys back under AI control. Yeah, no, they're sitting over here like, what's going on? They just watch their ships get sunk. Please torpedo one of them, though. That would be really nice. Okay, that one is dead. We got a second one. I hope that the Regina gets retired. She ends up being turned into a museum. I don't know, maybe. She might get turned to a carrier, and I think that one is finally sunk too. Yep, we got him. Alright, everything to AI control. You form on Italia as a core. You... yeah, AI control. You go to cruise speed, and we're gonna head back up north. And try to get our ships to the invasion zone. That was successful. Like, that's a guaranteed victory. Like, I think we're just about to invade Dalmatia now. Okay. Quit it with the flotilla attack. Okay, yeah, we're rescuing survivors. Cool. So I think we rescued survivors from all 4 of the battleships we just sank. We'll go 14 knots. But I think we're going to be able to get in anyway. Damn it. Alright, that is a turn to Bari right now. Have you gotten it under control? Mostly. Yep, I'm returning the force to Bari. We have enough time to get in. Okay, actually, Italia is back under control, but it's still too risky. Austrians are so done for that fight, and the Kaiser will heads will roll after the battle. Yep. That puts the Austrians down to 2 battleships at this point. That their dreadnought battleship is still in service, and they still have one of those tiny ones. Oh, we reached the objective. Awesome. Go into port. You guys knew... yeah. Go into port. Our warships are now in port. We're safe. Oh, oh, that is good. That is a good battle. That is 4 battleships sunk for no losses of our own. Oh, that's a good battle. That's one of those battles I feel nice. Wait, what? Oh god. Something found our traders. Either a little scout force or maybe like a CL they were sending back or something. Battle will be over soon. Yep. Yeah! Yeah, that must have hurt. That really, really must have hurt. I'm posting that in like battle results or something. So, there's this Austro-Hungarian semi-dreadnought, which is now at the bottom, well, one of the 4 at the bottom of the Adriatic. Actually, five, yeah, we sank one in the last war. Another pre-dreadnought. So, yeah, it was just taking 14 shell hits, 12-inch shell hits, some 14-inch hits. So actually, were we penetrating at the We're penetrating here? Not really, no. Not at 5,000 yards. We're probably going to be on defensive for a while now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Engine room hit. Belt. Okay, so we score a 12-inch hit, which starts the fire. So that's 14 from Italian. So Regina Elena destroys the bridge. So these are now from 2,000 yards, and now we're just seeing the distance decrease here. That's a 13 or 1,400 yard hit. So this is when they're really close, I think, when they're just pummeling this thing. But they're still not going through its belt. Ammunition at this point just isn't good enough. Oh, submerged torpedo flat hit. Yeah, that probably did, and it was having heavy flooding, and then it just sank after all the fire. There's Zog Friends Ferdinand, the lead ship of the class. So she was taking 6-inch hits, 6-14, hull pass through, 12-inch, bridge destroyed, falls out of line, takes a lot more fire. Yeah, so she was taking hits from Italia. Now she's taking hits from Regina Elena. So she was the one, I think, which split off and was attacked mostly by Regina Elena and like the cruisers over there. Marco Polo, and then Napoli, Andrea Doria protaken a little bit at the end. She's burning and sinks. Kaiser. So Kaiser was one of the other two we sank over on the other side. She's the one who took the torpedo hit. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that. One of them took multiple torpedo hits, but only after it was already sinking. So she takes a conning tower hit. So this is when she's trying to be caught by Regina Elena. She's taken several hits. So she was probably that... Might have been that first one we were shooting. I don't know. Yeah, Italia starting to score hits at 4,000 yards. So Italia scoring number 6-inch hits, lighting her on fire. Fire spreads, fire reduced by damage control. Yeah, okay, she is the one who takes the torpedo then. So she takes the torpedo, she's still on fire, somehow still alive at this point. Her fighting is not actually that bad. She might have been able to survive had we not continued to shoot her. She did actually launch a torpedo at Regina Elena, but it missed, thank goodness. 12-inch hits, fire spreads. A lot of 6-inch hits there, and that just did her in. And, you know, probably damage related to that torpedo as well. Babenberg. Actually, I should probably scroll through the rest of Kaiser just to show all of that, if needed. So Babenberg, so she's initially only taking 6-inch hits, a lot of mediums here. There's a 14 from Italia. Doesn't penetrate. Well, not even 3,000 yards out. 4-inch hits. She was on fire. Oh yeah, fire started from a hit from Italia. So fire spreads. So it's at 2, it goes down to 1, goes to 2. Now she's taking more hits now. The 12-inch hits start coming in, but they're not really doing all that much. 4 aft hull from a 12-inch hit that causes a little bit of flooding, which gets very quickly controlled. Yeah, more 12-inch hits. There's a 14-inch hit from Italia. Splinters damaged machinery. Okay, so these are actually from the Pre-dreadnought. So she was largely being targeted by secondary guns before this. And it was really only Italia which started shooting her then. And she takes 14-inch hull hit belt penetration at about 2,500 yards. Fire spreads. She launches a torpedo. Probably doesn't do anything. Or it misses. 14-inch shell burst limited by coal bunker. It's flooding, so she's still flooding a little bit here. Oh, yeah, she is flooding a little bit after one of these hits. Probably maybe this one, or I don't know. Fire reduced by damage control. So the fire got to 5. Then it goes to 4. Takes a couple belt extended hits. Belt extended 12-inch hits. 14-inch superstructure belt extended penetration. Oh god, her fire got up to level 8. Takes several more 12-inch and 14-inch hits, and at that point the fire's too strong and she's abandoned. And then, to make sure that she's dead, Ardito and Pilar Bronzetti both put a torpedo into her. That is all the ships we sank. We do have a few more ships with some damage to go through. So Italia, what happened with her? 'Cause she definitely took some damage, but survived it. So looks like, yeah, 6-inch, 9-inch hits from the enemy battleships, largely. Her secondary battery was being penetrated by 7 and 6-inch hits. That's to be expected. We didn't protect the battery all that much. Superstructure hit. There's some more 11s. Belt extended. Penetrating hit. Engine room hit. Didn't go through. Belt extended. Penetration. So here she's scoring a lot of hits on stuff. She's taking a few hits, but not too much, and then the flooding happens. But she manages to get it under control. So good job, Italia. Regina Elena, who did exceptional this battle. You know, this battle has demonstrated how good dreadnoughts can be against pre-dreadnoughts. So 7-inch. So she took a electric powered disabling hit. That was why she was moving so slowly, so bravely. That was after only a couple 7-inch hits on, I assume, the semi-dreadnought. Yeah, Splinter's perforate uptake. So that was why she had the permanent speed debuff. But then she's scoring more 6 and 9-inch hits on stuff. So she starts a fire. Oh no, a fire started on her from Babenberg. She gets it out. 9-inch, 9-inch, 6-inch. More 9-inch, some secondary battery hits on her. Penetrations from Babenberg and a couple 6-inch, and that's it. So one of our destroyers took a 7-inch, a 3-inch, and a 6-inch hit and survived. Dante Alighieri took a few hits but didn't do much. Yeah. Shell burst limited by coal bunker. Looks like kind of the only major penetration even on her. Everything else just kind of bounced off her belt. Sebenico, an Austrian destroyer, took a couple 6-inch hits from one from Dante Alighieri and one from Regina Elena, then a third from Regina Elena, but she got away. One of our transports took multiple 4-inch hits from a corvette. That was what that gunfight at the end was. I kind of expected those to be corvettes. Guglielmo Pepe took a 6-inch hit. Sprinter's perforated uptake. She was slowed a bit. And then this destroyer took a couple 6-inch near misses, which actually did some damage. And that was it in terms of survivors rescued. Ardito rescued 60. That one rescued 60. That one rescued 68. And that one rescued 106. So I'm guessing, yeah, each of those probably rescued the crew from one ship, which does seem like a little bit low for the amount of crew that those ships probably have. I'm a little surprised that so many died, given that we were able to rescue them so quickly, and that, you know, I don't think the ships went down all that quickly. But yeah, you know, good victory. That is a very successful invasion. Our troops have landed in Dalmatia. Yes, 3 destroyers have finished their reconstruction. And we get an additional war loan. Close to 900-ton displacement destroyers. Hello there, 2nd Roma-class battleship. You get resumed. Austria Hungary is now blockaded. Dalmatia is being invaded. And yeah, they are kind of screwed at this point. You know, in terms of sunk ships, we have certainly knocked out a few. Especially a few battleships. And now, their battle fleet is down to Budapest, as well as Zugfriends, or Monarch. Budapest and Monarch are their last two. Monarch is crap. Monarch's actually smaller than the CA. Actually, right now, Adria is probably their second most scary ship. But you know, if we can knock out Adria using our battlecruiser, or if we can knock out Adria using Regina Elena, that would really help. They're building 2 more Budapest-class battleships. They're saying 1911, 1912. We're reporting 1911 for the Roma class. I don't know how accurate that is. And we're kind of around there too, so we'll get more dreadnoughts around the same time they do. But, you know, if we can use our current advantage to knock out their current dreadnought, we could definitely really hit them hard because their battle line is now crippled. We still have all the Napoleons, so we can take advantage of that. Um, and I mean, technically, we do have 2 dreadnoughts with Italian Regina Elena. Our battle line is far superior to theirs. They right now have one good ship, and although there's a debate that it could be the best ship of the group, it's either that or Italia. Um, we have a lot of good ships. Start a Germany game and managed to start building your first set of 600-ton destroyers. Awesome. I'm probably going to have to call the live stream right here, though. Although, I am going to make one adjustment before I do that. Those two go to trade protection. You go to trade protection. You go to active fleet. You go to active... you stay on trade protection. You're poor. You go to active fleet. You go to active fleet. And now we have even more destroyers in our active fleet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call the live stream there. I don't know if I'll do another one in the morning or not. If I do one in the morning, it would probably be 4 to 6 hours from now. I might try to get like a nap and then do that. My sleep schedule is massively off track, but I am still kind of awake at that time, so that might be when I do the second one. If you're watching this on Twitch, links to my Discord, YouTube, and Twitter are down below. You can get notifications for when these streams go live on Discord, and you can watch these streams after the fact, usually a couple days after, on YouTube. Well, for the Rule of Waves 2 ones, I'm pretty consistent on uploading them. For the other ones, I need to figure out what to do and what descriptions to have and such. I've still got some Sea of Thieves stuff I need to get up. I'll probably try to work on a video thumbnail for that soon. Twitter exists. I don't really use it as much as I should. If you're watching this on YouTube, then, links to the Discord and Twitter will be down below, and instead of a link to YouTube, because that would be redundant, there is a link to my Twitch channel instead, where I live stream all these originally, and they usually go up, a day or two after. Sometimes it takes a little longer. So, yeah. I will, see you all then. Yeah. Goodbye! Did that goodbye really work? It's kind of like a goodbye. I don't know. Bye.